This is KCAL News, Los Angeles.
So this should do it. The Dodgers are the 1981 champions of baseball.
Now at 4, it's been 43 years since the Dodgers last beat the Yankees in the Fall Classic. The boys in blue looking to do it again, and it all starts tonight. Go Dodgers! Dodger fans coming by bus, by car, and on foot, ready to celebrate. Remember, the 2020 win was during COVID. And who will step up for the boys in blue tonight? Will it be one of our 3 former MVPs? Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman all have some unfinished business. But they say pitching wins championships. Will it be Game 1 starter Jack Flaherty, or maybe Yamamoto and Buehler that step up for the boys in blue? Oh, this series, only time will tell. Now, one thing is for sure. It's an epic matchup between 2 storied franchises. The Dodgers and Yankees meeting for the 12th time in a World Series. We have team coverage ahead of first pitch. Jasmine Veal is live at Dodger Stadium with excited fans. And of course, Jim Hill is also there previewing the World Series matchup. But first, my co-anchor Juan Fernandez joins us live from Chavez Ravine to bring us all the big game buzz. Hi, Juan.
Hello, Amy. Hello, everybody. Here we are at 4 o'clock. The Yankees just wrapped up their batting practice just a short time ago. The Dodgers were at batting practice just before then. We're about 35 minutes away now from World Series ceremonies to get started. Of course, first pitch is at 5:08. And I have to tell you, I've been out here since about 1 o'clock this afternoon, and the feeling has been super festive out on the street all the way up here to the gates. As you see here, it almost feels more like a family picnic out here. Great moods, happy faces, and I have to say I'm seeing a lot more Dodger blue out here than Yankees gear. And you know what, Amy? That's okay. Last time I was out here was back in 2018, also for the World Series, when the Dodgers played the Red Sox. Sadly, they lost that. And interestingly, Mookie Betts was the Red Sox star player. Now, of course, he's playing for the Dodgers. And I have to tell you, the connections out here, just incredible, almost like this World Series game was meant to be. And of course, we have live team coverage for you tonight. We're going to start things off with sports director Jim Hill, who has a very special interview. Jim?
All right, thank you very much. Let's get going, everybody, because when you think about it, Dodger Stadium is going to be absolutely crazy tonight. And in just about an hour from right now, it will be the Game 1 as the Dodgers are taking on the New York Yankees in the World Series. This is what Major League Baseball has absolutely been talking about, that is for sure. The Blue Crew is getting set for tonight's contest against the Yankees as they try and get off to a great start with a victory tonight. The Dodgers have also drawn inspiration from a local legend, using quotes from Kobe Bryant throughout his postseason, and manager Dave Roberts talked about what Kobe would say to his squad ahead of the Fall Classic.
There's work to be done. I think that the thing about him is that, not only being uber talented, but he was a killer. And the job's not done. So I think that that's something that, and I understand that. I think I know our guys understand that too.
So the Dodgers channeling their inner Kobe Bryant as they try and take down the Yankees in the World Series. Meanwhile, I caught up with a former Dodger great, Sean Green, to get his perspective on this year's Fall Classic.
You got, Ohtani with the Nomo connection and the Yankees, Dodgers. There's just so many interesting facets to it that you feel like there's a higher power kind of looking over all this.
When you say that, sometimes people really think that is true because the big person upstairs wanted this to happen.
Without a doubt. I mean, it's in the playoffs, the way it rolled out, anyone can win every year. And there are good matchups. And, the Dodgers-Yankees was, I think, what everyone hoped for. And I don't know, when you see the way things unfold, it just seems like there was no other option this year than to have these 2 teams going at it, 2 heavyweight fighters on the biggest stages. Will you be kind of anxious in your seat? I'm going to be excited. People ask me who I think is going to win, and I mean, I think it's dead even, really. It's just going to be who makes less mistakes. You look at the last series with the Dodgers. They really won, I think, because the Mets walked 8 guys, and that's to the Dodgers' credit for being so patient at the plate. But you walk a bunch of guys, you give extra outs to these types of lineups, you're going to get in trouble.
This is going to be fun.
it is going to be fun, that's for sure.
Talk about fun. That's exactly what it's going to be. Game one, it's the Dodgers and the New York Yankees. You couldn't ask for a better matchup with going for the World Series championship. Another live report coming up for you a little bit later on. Reporting live from Chavez Ravine, I'm Jim Hill. Juan, back to you in the studio.
Alrighty, Jim, thank you so much for that. And of course, win or lose, we've always said that the Dodgers have the very best fans in all of Major League Baseball. And our Jasmine Veal spent the day with most of them, with some of them. Jasmine, you were telling me some shed tears, some are very excited. Take it away.
Yep. Okay, Juan, so I can tell you this. Fans like Peyton, they are in blue heaven.
Yes, we are, Jasmine. I'm absolutely ecstatic for what's going on today. I cannot wait for this game. Looking around, seeing a lot of nice Yankees, Dodgers fans excited to go on. World Series Game 1, so excited to be here.
All right, go get in line. You're trying to get into that game.
Love you guys.
So much love here. And you know, fans like Payne, they've spent hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to be here for Game 1 of the World Series. I mean, I just saw one ticket priced at $9,000 for Section 3DG. I mean, it blows my mind. Two historic franchises. I mean, look at these guys all lined up. You guys excited? Yeah. They are going at it again. They got here early, right when gates opened at 2 p.m., coming from all over the state, the country, the world to see this. And we caught up with a local drum line to pump up the crowd. Check it out. Yeah. Look at these guys go. For 20 years, 5 drummers with the Seidel Entertainment, they've been performing for the crowd at Chargers games, LA Kings, and of course the Dodgers. Tens of thousands of fans, they're here for the 120th Fall Classic. Dodgers are the favorites to win. They led the MLB with 98 wins. This is their second championship in 5 years. Now, Yankees, they have faced the Dodgers 11 previous times in the World Series. The Dodgers won the last World Series. That's what fans have been saying in that matchup in 1981, so they can do it again. They're going to honor legendary pitcher Fernando Valenzuela with a uniform patch tonight, and this day is a dream come true for those emotional fans. Take a listen.
It's exciting. You can tell the energy's high. Tons of cars out there. Crank it in LA today.
Coming up the escalator, I turned to him and I said, I'm so excited. It's to be here. It's such a privilege. You know, we're so lucky that we can do this.
It means the world to me. I'm a teacher, so I was gonna be gone away, but I had to come to the game. You know, I spent a bag on here, but it means the world being here with all these amazing fans, and we're gonna win.
And back out here live, right here. On your shirt, who is this?
This is Fernando Valenzuela, El Toro. We love him, we miss him. We're gonna try to get a victory for him tonight, and we know he's here in spirit with us.
And if it happens, Game 6, we'll be right back here in LA on November 1st. Juan, I'll send it back to you. And as you know, this one woman who makes necklaces gave me a lucky charm. So I have the lucky pendant around my neck. Monica, she makes these, and I'm feeling the luck. Okay. Oh, Yankees fans, we're already feeling the competition here. Yankees.
Got you. Big W season. We're sorry.
It's on. It's on. The
Jasmine,
is
thank
on,
you so
Juan.
much. Indeed it is. Thank you so much, Jasmine. Of course, as we've been saying, the fans out here are absolutely great. And you know, this isn't the only game in town. World Series, the Lakers are playing. There's a game over at USC, and you know what that means. That's creating a mess on our roadways on this Friday. We have Desmond Shaw live in SkyCal, who's going to show us exactly how the roads are looking right now. Des.
Yeah, Juan, I got to tell you, if it wasn't already a flummoxing Friday on most of our freeways, it definitely is going to be today. Here's the southbound 5, which would have been jammed up anyway, without tens of thousands of people headed towards Dodger Stadium. I mean, the parking lot is already starting to fill up, so obviously not all these folks are headed to Dodger Stadium, but it's going to be a pretty rough ride both sides of the 5. And as Juan said, that's not the only thing going on. We've also got the Lakers later tonight at Crypto.com Arena. So between the Dodgers and the Lakers, that's going to be really, really tough on the 5 and the 110. And then we also have a game at USC. The Trojans will be playing at the Coliseum a little bit later tonight. Tens of thousands of folks heading there. And on top of all that, there's a big concert at Intuit Dome. So, boy, it is definitely going to be one of those occasions where you got to have a lot of extra time today and tonight around Southern California. Live at SkyCal overhead, I'm Desmond Shaw. Send it back to you now in the studio.
Alrighty, Desmond, thanks so much. And you know, our Jim Hill often says that we live in the sports capital of the world, and today Absolutely. He is absolutely right about that. We have our Jeff Nguyen live in Exposition Park. He has more on this mega event weekend that's happening here in SoCal. Jeff.
So, Juan, right behind us is the 110 freeway where you see traffic is coming to a crawl right now, especially on the inner lanes. Right below the overpass is MLK Boulevard, and as we come in this direction, you can see that parking enforcement is already in place for what should be a traffic-filled night. You know, we spoke to a number of sports fans today, and they told us win, lose, or draw, their goal is to beat traffic.
We'll definitely hope for 3 wins today.
The Pelé brothers got to Exposition Park with their tailgating wagon 6 hours before USC's kickoff at the Coliseum.
I live in Bellflower, and I'm here a little earlier than normal just because all the events that are going on around today.
Traffic is expected to back up along the Figueroa corridor near USC and downtown LA, as well as a number of freeways, because half a dozen sporting events and concerts are happening all on the same night.
Has there ever been a casual Friday like today?
No, we're talking about the Dodgers Game 1 of the World Series. Everyone is in full Dodger gear. We're a law firm, but we're Dodgers fans first.
Members of this law firm showed their pride for the Trojans and the Dodgers, who are playing in Game 1 of the World Series against the New York Yankees.
Every single person at this firm is going to be leaving sometime in the afternoon to either go to the game, to go home, or go to a local bar or restaurant to watch the game. And if they happen to be here, we're going to be watching here at the firm.
The firm is a stone's throw from Crypto.com Arena, where the Lakers also tip off Friday evening.
So I was offered Laker tickets, which is amazing. Of course, I said, look, thank you, I love it, but I'm going to have to say no this time, only because the traffic is going to be brutal today, given everything that's going on.
Melvin Funes' family business is sandwiched between the 110 freeway and South Figueroa Street in Exposition Park.
So I might even have to shoot out a little bit earlier because I don't want to deal with traffic.
Inglewood is hosting concerts at both the Intuit Dome and the Forum, and the East LA Classic football game at SoFi Stadium. Is it fair to say that you guys will be triple dipping during the tailgate?
Oh yeah, yeah. Absolutely.
AJ Pelé isn't a USC grad, but he's tailgating with his family, decked out in his Dodgers gear.
Hopefully we got some people tailgating next to us who can watch the Dodger game on their TV, watch a little bit of the Laker game.
And the Department of Transportation is sending out 100 white glove officers to help with traffic tonight. We're live in Exposition Park. Jeff Nguyen, KCAL News.
All right, Jeff, thanks so much. Well, a life-saving split second. The local deputy who jumped into action as he saw a train barreling toward an SUV stuck on the tracks.
And I'm Juan Fernandez, live here at Dodger Stadium. Our World Series continues right after the break. And meteorologist Evelyn Taft, I have to say, the weather couldn't be nicer.
Couldn't be better, right, Juan? So we have your forecast for the rest of the night and Game 2 tomorrow. Stay tuned for your World Series forecast and beyond.
And we are counting down to first pitch, which is set for 5:08, just under 50 minutes away. Let's get back out to my co-anchor, Juan Fernandez, live at Dodger Stadium. Juan?
Amy, just a short time ago, Jasmine Veal was talking to some New York Yankee fans. I have more with me here today. I want to introduce you to Tim and Annie. They're Yankees fans who came all the way from Nebraska. Tell me a little bit about that.
Just always, never been to a World Series. Yankees have always been my team, my daughters. We decided to come out and go to Game 1.
We've met a lot of people, Annie, who they were introduced to baseball by their dad, and here you are. Tell me about that.
Yeah, my dad's just always been a Yankees fan, and he said if they make it to the World Series this year, we were coming. So here we are.
And he made good on his promise, right?
That's right.
All right, thank you so much. And, you know, I have somebody else with me here. His name is Corky. He is here with his son and grandson, right? We'll call them the Chucks because it's Chuck Sr. and Jr., right?
Yeah, well, Albert Jr., Senior, or excuse me, Junior, third, and the fourth.
So tell me about your dad.
Pops is a original Yankee fan for many years, and he lives in Washington State and a little bit here down in California, Palm Springs. And if it was going to be the World Series versus the Dodgers, he had to go. He's got some health challenges, and this was kind of his last, dream, make a wish here for the family. So we put it together.
We're so glad he's here. Tell me a little bit about your granddad.
Well,
He's a special guy, huh?
yeah.
And are you glad, sir, to be here?
Yes.
Yes. Well, we are glad too.
Yes.
And go Yankees, right?
What do you
Go
call
Dodgers.
Go Yankees!
Yeah, Papa Cuckoo.
Go Yankees, go Dodgers. It's going to be a great game. First pitch in just a little bit. Amy, I'll send it back to you.
Juan, we love seeing all of those fans. And of course, we have some championship weather. The beautiful fall temperatures are in play for games 1 and 2 of the World Series.
This is KCAL News, Los Angeles.
Dodger Nation, are you ready? We are just under 40 minutes away from Game 1 of the World Series. Let's toss it back out to Juan Fernandez live at Dodger Stadium. Juan?
Amy, actually 38 minutes away. I'm keeping an eye on the clock here, as many fans are. They're funneling their way into Dodger Stadium right now for Game 1 of the World Series. Last time we chatted, we had some Yankees fans. Let's go to our hometown Dodgers fans, Lisa and Lori Sanchez. They are cousins and longtime Dodger fans. Yes?
Longtime Dodger fans.
Let's bring your whole life.
My whole life.
How exciting is it being here at World Series or at the World Series again, and here you are, Game 1?
Beyond excited, beyond. We just can't believe it. We're here, rooting for the Dodgers, and there's some bling bling here.
If you check out these hats, everybody, Lisa and Lori made these hats. Gorgeous hats. What did you do here?
I just saw them. I searched for them, and I started to make them. Yeah.
And now maybe a business, everybody. Tell me a little bit about you, predictions. What are you expecting today?
We're expecting a big win tonight. We came all the way out here, our hearts here. We want to watch the Fernando tribute, so we're excited about this one. We're really excited. We got this.
That's really touching this time around, right? The whole Fernando aspect of him passing away just a few days before the start of the World Series. Right?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. He was one of our biggest players. We love him. That's why I started loving the Dodgers, because of Fernando. Absolutely. With watching my dad watch those games, he saw Fernando mania. It was just a big thing in my house. So
we've heard a lot of stories like that of dads bringing their daughters and sons into the whole Dodger family. Same with you?
Right. We would come every opening day. Yes. They would miss school.
It was a national holiday.
It was a national holiday.
Wow.
For years and years that we did this.
Day.
Yes.
Wow. Well, Lori and Lisa, thank you so much. We'll let you go inside. His first pitch is happening in just a little bit here. Thank you so much. We want to go to our Mike Rogers over at the desk. He's tracking some other things happening out there. Mike, go ahead and take it away.
Yeah, you know, Juan, it's a good thing that you are already there, because we're looking at traffic in real time here about the difficulties of getting really anywhere with all of the different events that are happening. Kalina Estrinos, the lovely Kalina Estrinos, allowed me to use her traffic maps. I want to come in here and show it to you here. You can already see all the red and the yellow, especially near the downtown area and on the west side as well. I'll take you into some of the events that we're talking about. The World Series, 5:08 p.m. Already a mess in and out around there. Again, the 5, 110, 101, and the 2 freeways all going to be impacted by that. And then you've got the Lakers and the Suns tonight at 7. Not far from Dodger Stadium at all. You can see the 110 and the 10 already loaded up as well. Then you go even further south to USC versus Rutgers at 8 o'clock tonight, and you can see the 110 again already jam-packed and red. Then we go further down, East LA Classic at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, and then next to SoFi Stadium at the Kia Forum, there's a concert there. Surfer Streets will be busy and around that. And then at Intuit Dome at 7:30, yet another concert. You have 3 really big events very, very close to each other. LAFC and the LA Galaxy at the Dignity Health Sports Park. That is on Saturday. So even going into the weekend, we are still going to be dealing with some of these things. And I wanted to show you this because this makes things even worse. A suspicious mail delivery at the LA Mall has shut down Los Angeles Street, also in downtown LA. There is a very heavy police presence there on Los Angeles Street between First and Temple. I want to take you live now to one of our cameras here at the 10 and the 110, and you can see, Amy, it is just jam-packed right there as everyone is trying to get where they're going. You deal with regular Friday hour rush hour traffic, and then you add all of the events that are happening throughout the region. It's just making things that much worse. If you have anywhere to go, you need to leave extra, extra early. Amy?
I'm Juan Fernandez live at Dodger Stadium. The clock is ticking. 5:08, first pitch. I'll have a live report coming up right after the break.
All right, let's get back out to Juan Fernandez with some excited fans at Dodger Stadium with first pitch just minutes away, Juan.
That's right, Amy. Just a short time ago, I heard a large roar coming from Dodgers Stadium as World Series ceremonies have already gotten started. Take a look behind me here. Fans still showing up here to Dodger Stadium. We've started to see a lot more Yankees fans pull up here to the security area to make their way inside the stadium. Today they're giving out rally towels with the Dodgers logo on it. So, you know, that's really exciting for the fans out here. I have to say, I've been seeing Dodger fans and Yankee fans cross each other. It's been very festive. It's been very nice, very cordial. And, you know, earlier, or I think yesterday, when there was the media day for the World Series, we actually heard players complimenting players on the opposite team. So I think this sets a great setting for the World Series, for Game 1. It's basically the two best teams in the league basically coming together for this incredible fall classic, which of course starts here in Los Angeles, Games 1 and Game 2, before finally making its way to New York. And of course, fans want to wrap it up in 4. Others want to see it go all the way till Game 7. And I'm not sure if you can hear some of the crowd behind me here, but definitely it is getting louder and louder. And our team coverage is going to continue all evening long here on KCAL News. Right now, I want to send things over to Sports Director Jim Hill with more on today's incredible Game 1 of the World Series. Jim.
The Sports Report on KCAL News is sponsored by Pechanga Resort and Casino.